Right, thank you for taking time for watching this video that you're about to watch. Now, I'd love you all to subscribe to my channel. Let's get the subscribers up. But one of my favourite and most loyal subscribers is one of my daughters, who she's just made this for me. Look at that. What does it say?
Subscribe to Colin.
So what do you want the people to do?
To subscribe to my daddy.
Good afternoon, internet. I'm just going to move you back a little bit as usual because I put it in the wrong place. And welcome back to the channel. So it's Friday. It's the 15th of December. We are racing towards the big day. Right, okay, so basically, this is a sort of an unboxing. I'm getting good on these unboxings, you know. Talking of unboxings and talking of Christmas, I was watching this morning, about an hour ago, Harry from, I keep wanting to say Moto Latvia, but it's not anymore. It's Slot Car Latvia, or Latvia Slot Car. He knows what I mean. But he took a delivery this morning, and the snow that he's got there, I mean, we're talking some serious snow. And you know what? Yeah, it's snow, and I'm pretty damn sure it's cold, but you know what I mean? That looks Christmassy, doesn't it? You know what I mean? It just looks Christmassy. Whereas here, I mean, okay, for once here in my part of the world, the Breton, Finisterre, windy, wet, horrible Finisterre, but for once it's not raining. But it doesn't even feel Christmassy, you know? I don't know why, but it doesn't. Anyway, that's a totally different thing. So, right, I've been waiting for this to come. For a while now. This little story just before I get into that one, this one, when I got the Meteor, I don't know whether you remember, but I did a little modification for the air intake, the snorkel. I cut it flat and that, but I did leave at the time the original air filtering because I always use BMC air filters, the washable ones, you know, the hybrid ones. Some people use DNA, you know, I mean, it's personal choice. That's basically what it is. I like BMC. They're an Italian company. I think they're good priced. And if you order them from Italy, it's cheaper. Anyway, so I ordered a filter from Italy. And so they send it GLS. From Italy, obviously the Italian GLS, and then of course it comes into France, and that's when it all goes wrong because they then give it to the French GLS, and I'm not too sure what happens, but GLS in France, it doesn't work. I had a parcel come from India, which was, you know, the one I did of the screen. I did the unboxing of the screen, and that was sent from India. Same thing, guy just outside Delhi or wherever it is. He gives it to the Indian GLS. They send it through. It comes all across here. It gets to France, and it went totally and utterly pear-shaped. I went through. It was a joke, you know. From the time they gave me a delivery date to deliver here, it actually took another 3 weeks. And in that 3 weeks, they said they delivered it. Then they said it was stuck at customs. Oh, it was unbelievable. So I had the same thing with this air filter. GLS France, they sent me an email 2 days ago saying that at 9 minutes past 10 in the morning, they delivered it here to my home. They hadn't, because I was here. My son was here because he's been off ill with the flu. We was both there. There was absolutely no delivery. So I've emailed GLS France, as you would. Guess what? Same response as when they was delivering the screen. Nothing at all. No response off them at all. So of course I've got in touch with the Italian seller, who, you know, I feel really sorry for. He's done nothing wrong. He's done his job. He's done it well. He's now put a complaint in with GLS. Like I said to him, and like I said to GLS, tell a driver to come out here to my house and show me where he's delivered it. Where did he put it? Eh? Where did he put it? It won't fit in the mailbox. You tell me where he's put it. There you go. Unbelievable. So basically, GLL France, I basically think you're a waste of time and effort. Anyway, that all being said, I ordered this from the Netherlands, this parcel, and let me show you what it is. Okay, let's get you over here again, up close and personal to the box. Now this, I have undone it. I have undone it. Okay, so basically, I got these, right? I treated myself, yeah. I'm really pleased with these. They're the double-sided ones, you know, the ones with the little the little heads there, so you know you can get them nice and tight, and then you know they come down. They go from 2mm up to 10mm, and you can either you can fix them flat, or you can fix them to the wall. And yeah, I'm really pleased with those. I've got a set. Mine are old. Some of them have got broke. I mean, mine are like 30 years old now, so I'm not moaning. But yeah, and these were so cheap. They really were. They were at €8-something, you know. So yeah, well pleased. Okay, but the main thing that I was waiting for. Let's get rid of the box, shall we? This is the main thing. You've guessed it, haven't you? You have, by the look of the box. Now, hold on a minute, because I'm just going to stand. I have another 2 boxes that look very similar up there, right? And you would be right in thinking that, yes, this is a torque wrench. Now, people are going to say, and my wife said it, why does anybody want 3 torque wrenches? But if you're going to, anybody that works on their own vehicles are going to answer that straight away. So hang on, are you still getting the torque wrenches on the wall? Well, more or less. Okay, so the 2 torque wrenches, this one, the bottom box is a 1/2-inch drive, and I use that mainly for the car, to be fair, or the cars, yeah, because obviously the torque on it is quite high. This one here is a 3/4 drive. And one thing I don't like about that is it's only in foot-pounds, whereas everything today is Newton meters. But you can convert it. There's no big deal. But even so, this one doesn't start. Well, in fact, here, let's have a look, shall we? And it's quite big, you know. A difference. Anyway, okay. So yeah. It's in foot-pounds, and it does not start till 20 foot-pounds, right? So you know, and it's quite long. So yeah, but that's the 3/4 drive. Now on Royal Enfield, there is a lot of talking. A lot of talking. Never mind. There's a lot of talking points. Like for instance, when I did the tappets on the Meteor, you've got them 4 bolts on the top. 4, or was it 6? I can't remember. 4, I think. And because it's all on that rubber gasket, again, you know, but the torque on these things are quite low. I think the torque for them was 19 Newton meters, maybe 20. There's a lot of little low torque points on these bikes, same as the Himalayan. Now, and this is one of the main reasons I bought this for, I have decided that sooner or later, probably sooner rather than later, I'm going to change the cam in the Himalayan for a high performance cam. And it's pretty crucial that everything gets torqued down properly, you know, because you're taking bits and pieces off there which you want them to go back on spot on. So I thought to myself, I'm going to get me a nice little torque wrench. God blimey, that's if I can open it, like. That's it, there you go. And yeah, look at this, eh? Now, is that, eh? If there was ever a cuter torque wrench. Now, this is a quarter drive, okay? I've got a 1/4 inch socket set because obviously this is for the smaller pieces on the engine. So 1/4 drive is perfect. It's only small, you know, and this starts at 5 Newton meters and it goes up to 25 Newton meters. Now, anything that engine wise on these bikes, that range is absolutely spot on. It really is. So this, if you're going to be doing a lot of engine work or just maintenance work, to be fair, on the engines of these bikes, something like this is great. Whereas my other one, you know, it's high, it's bigger. This is great. I love this. Now, I got this from a company called can you see? HBM Machines. It literally is hbmmachines.com. They're based in the Netherlands. They sell some nice stuff at a very good price. This torque wrench, this torque wrench was 22 euro, I think, for this, you know. And yes, you can buy cheaper. I'm quite aware of that. But you know, when it comes to talking things down, you know, you want it to be. I want it to work right. These bolts and threads on the Royal Enfields, I get the feeling that it wouldn't take too much to destroy them, and that's the last thing you want. So yeah, that's another reason why I got this. You know, I'm dead chuffed with this. Christmas has come early again. Right, so I'm going to put this back in there. So yeah, that's it. Oh no, right, I've made a decision. It's all about decision making. I've made a decision the other day. You know, I was talking regarding the sprockets on the Himalayan, because again, the Himalayan is the go away bike. Yeah, you know, the touring, the camping, the go away, the longer runs. So that's the one I want to get. So I was initially looking at replacing the front sprocket and putting it up a tooth, but of course we all know at that time it was, will the chain fit? I personally don't think it would. Am I going to buy extra links? That turned out to be a nightmare. I did track somewhere down there I could buy sections of DID chain. I could have got 4 links, which would have done the job. 5 quid, I think it was, 6 quid. With 20 odd pound postage. What a joke. Okay, so basically what I've done is, after lots of research and a subscriber, thank you so much, sent me over a lot of documentation, you know, testing and everything else. You know, thank you so much. I'm going to do the rear sprocket. I'm going to drop down 2 teeth on the rear sprocket. So basically a standard sprocket on the rear is a 38 and I'm going to come down to a 36. Now bear in mind, I don't off-road. I purely use my Himalayan for going out, for trips, and it's the trips, the emphasis on the trips. So by dropping down those 2 links gives me the same as going up 1 on the little sprocket. So basically, and of course the good thing is that the chain, you haven't got to worry about the chain fitting. My chain hasn't stretched at all. I mean, it's like, don't ask me why, but it hasn't. Well, no, you can ask me why, and I'll tell you why, because I look after the chain. But okay, so it'll go on. I might have to move it back slightly because, you know, you've dropped them 2 teeth down. But of course, don't forget, I can knock the links out of that one. Yeah, I've got the master link, so I can take a link or 2 links you know, from either side of the master link, and I can shorten the shaft. That's not a problem. You know what I mean? That isn't a problem at all. So for me, personally, I think that's got to be the better answer, I think. And all the, you know, all the documentation of the testing all stacks up. It all looks good, and it does what I want it to do. You know, it knocks the revs right down. Yeah, it's great. If you, in fact, it's on one of my posts. I'm trying to think which one it is now. The unboxing one, I think it's on, where he sent me over, and it shows it all there, before and after at certain revs, you know, what it is and what it is, and it does what I want it to do. You know, that's it. That's what I wanted to achieve, was to be able to cruise along with the engine going, you know, slower revolution. Obviously better for the engine, obviously the engine runs smoother, and you're getting better fuel economy, and blah 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 blah. So I've ordered one from a Spanish company. Again, should be here just before Christmas, so could be a little Christmas project. So the sprocket, 36 tooth sprocket, and I think it's €32. I think I paid for that. Again, Hitchcock's, they do a 32 tooth rear sprocket. The only difference is, of course, and it's not Hitchcock's fault, but they're no longer in the EU, so anything I buy from Hitchcock's, I pay import duty, you know, as well as the postage. From Spain, I'm paying just the postage, which I think was about €5. It's a no-brainer, innit, you know. Basically everything that Hitchcock sells, you can buy, you can source within Europe, and you are saving that import duty. And at the end of the day, you know, it can make a big difference, you know, and that's not against it. It's not Hitchcock's fault, is it? It's Brexit, you know, good old Brexit, eh? Doing us all a favour, making the UK a far better place to trade with. Not. So, good job, Mr. Farage did well in the jungle, eh? Never mind. This is not a political channel, so stop it. Right, okay, that's it. That's the end of the end of this video, else YouTube will be telling me off and removing me. Okay, so I hope you're all well. I hope you're all doing whatever it is that you do, and you're happy doing it. Harry, mate, keep the snow. We don't want it. Keep it where you are in Latvia. Okay, I'll catch you in the next video. Take care. Bye for now.